From the weather team you can trust, here's Chief Meteorologist Eric Snyder.
We had ourselves a day. Rochester making it into the 40s. This was our first 40-plus degree day, and we did more than just 40 degrees, going back to January 14th, so it has been over a month. It's also done a number on the overall look of our landscape. When you get into the 40s with some sunshine, yes, that's going to start to melt a lot of that snow and ice. Oftentimes when the sun goes down, you start getting into that refreeze component, so you get some icy walkways there. The hope is that that's not going to happen this evening, at least not here. The wind flow is now in the process of turning back to the southwest, so we're down to 35. Now Buffalo's at 32, but with that new southwest wind flow, these numbers should gradually start climbing a few more degrees as we go throughout the course of the night. A good thing, because we do have some rain showers that will be pushing through over these next few hours, and I don't want it to be below 32 degrees. We're going to have plenty of that issue to deal with, I think, on Wednesday, to have to go through it again this evening. Already on radar, you could see some evidence of some spotty raindrops. I can't imagine any of that is reaching the ground. I think we're mainly waiting for some of this stuff here. It's even got some lightning embedded within that. I'm not necessarily convinced it's still going to have some by the time it gets here, but hey, who knows? Maybe there's a rumble of thunder that's left over. That's going to be your bigger ticket storm system. And anytime you get in the water vapor imagery, that big old U-shape digging like that, you know Mother Nature is up to no good. And this is not going to be one of those storm systems that we have had many times over so far this winter. A winter that, by the way, when you factor in just big cities with a population of at least 100,000, of which obviously Rochester is one, do you realize we're the second snowiest big city in the entire United States this year? Rochester, number 2. You know who's number 1? Those guys in Syracuse. They got a couple more feet of snow than we have pulled off. I don't think snow is the signature or the calling card out of this. I think it's pretty much everything but. And that's a laundry list and a weather buffet of things that are everything but that's kind of where we're at right now. 5 o'clock tomorrow, it's overcast. Numbers are still above freezing. As this frontal boundary starts to tighten up, a few things happen going into Tuesday night. The wind flow north of the thruway especially starts to turn more to the northeast. We've got high pressure to our north that is pumping and funneling in some colder Canadian air in the low levels. All that happening. Southerly flow south of the thruway is overriding with more warm air, so we've got a clash. These are the setups where if you thread that needle just right and you stay right around 31, 32 degrees, you can produce some freezing rain. That would start Wednesday morning, probably at some point go to mainly rain and then back over to maybe a little bit of snow going into Wednesday night. So you understand, we're all over the place with this. It's very complicated. The probability of freezing rain is still the part of the forecast where our head's at right now instead of throwing hard numbers, because we still don't know. It's literally a degree or 2 will make or break this. Highest chance of impactful freezing rain with this, again, north of 90, but especially I think northwest of Rochester. That's where the highest chance of meaningful freezing rain. What is meaningful out of this? In an area that had a big bad ice storm in our not that distant past before, this ain't it. This is not going to be a power outage situation or trees coming down. What this is maybe some icy travel for piece parts of the day on Wednesday. So I think that's where the focus is going to be.